We are so close to hitting 1 million. I just hit 700,000. We're only 300,000. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have Roxette in the house. Hello. I'm so excited because we met a few months ago at an event and we've been wanting to collaborate, and finally the day has come. We decided to collaborate on 6 beauty products that we cannot live without. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're doing 3 of my favorites and 3 of her favorites on my channel, and then we already filmed 3 of my favorites and 3 of her favorites on her channel. It's like
so hard to explain.
So hard to explain. Make sure to check out her channel, subscribe to her, and also check out that video. It'll obviously be linked in the description box. Without further ado, let's get started, and I'll have you start with your first favorite.
I'm gonna start with my favorite foundation in the world. This may surprise you because it's very affordable. Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Girl, this foundation is everything. Have you tried it?
I have tried it, and I was just telling you, I need to get a better shade because my shade is like way too dark and pink. So I need to get this exact shade.
230, natural buff.
Yeah. And when you're not tanned, what shade do you use?
Usually I'm tan because I'm all about that life, but when I'm not, 228. But this foundation is everything to me. One, it has such a nice coverage because I would say it's like medium to full coverage, but very buildable. So if you want that full coverage, you can definitely achieve it, and it will not get cakey. Like, I don't know what they did in this foundation, but they did something right. So it's called the Matte and Poreless. I don't think it's like super duper matte. It's not matte to the extent that it's drying at all. It's actually like a very nice finish, very natural. You can bake it and make it more matte, or if you just want to set it with like a little bit of like pressed powder or something, it has like a little bit more of a natural luminous finish. But I love the coverage, I love the finish, I love that it is buildable and blendable without getting cakey, and this shade particularly matches me really well because, like you said, it doesn't have that pink undertone, and both of us have like more of a warm undertone, so it is hard to find drugstore foundations that like have a good undertone, but this one really does. I
cannot live without this kabuki brush.
What is it?
By It Cosmetics. I use it in pretty much 99% of my videos. I just absolutely love it. It's so soft. It's just
can I feel it?
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No, you can feel it.
It is really soft.
So soft. And it also blends everything so beautifully. And so what I do is I use this end obviously to put my foundation on, and then I'll use this end to really conceal and kind of get around corners. It's like, I like it more than the Beauty Blender. That's how obsessed I am with it.
What?
And because I feel like the Beauty Blender is not practical. You have to always wash it. It holds bacteria and all this stuff. And washing this is so easy. And I just think it's the best kabuki brush I've ever tried. It's so good. I love it.
It's really, I like it when it's dual-ended like this. And I feel like not many people do that anymore. But it's really convenient, especially for like traveling and stuff. Next one, highlight. I had 2 highlights in my top 6. The other one was on my channel. This highlight, I literally cannot live without it.
And it's relatively new too.
So this is the Dose of Colors Supreme Glow Highlighter in the shade Milk and Honey. Previous to this, I was always using their Gold is the New Black shade.
That's a really good one.
So good. But ever since this one came out, I have not put it down. Like, it is the most beautiful shade. I'll do a little swatch, like, okay, hello. It is what I have on, yeah.
You know what? I have that on today too, because I actually just opened the package that she sent over. It took me like 3 weeks because we were traveling, and but I don't have as much as you know. I just have a little bit.
I love to glow, so I really pile it on. The thing that I like about these is that they're so pigmented and very, very buildable. So if you, see, if you layer it, it doesn't start to look crazy at all. It just looks like you're glowing, like literally glowing. And I love the formula of Dose of Colors highlighters in general, so that's why I was always using the Gold is the New Black shade. And if you watch my videos at all, you know that I like golden highlights more than anything. What do you like?
Yeah, me too. Like, I like gold and yellow base highlights more than pink.
Yeah, so, me too.
So moving on to my next product that I cannot live without. I've tried so many mascaras, but the Marc Jacobs mascara is it good? It's so good.
I've never tried it.
Oh my god, you need this in your life. I'm telling you, it's
really
so good. I actually, after I started using this is when I stopped using lashes on a daily basis. I kind of stopped because I don't even need to. It's so volumizing. I know that they have another one, but this is still like the best, and I think this is like the older formula. So the brush is one of these guys.
Oh, I love brushes like this. Like, legitimately love. Like, I have a love affair with these.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are kind of like hourglass shaped.
It's also one of those that just gives you a lot of volume rather than length, which is what I care about anyway, because I feel like if you want length, you can always like put individuals or something. But I personally like layering mascaras and it doesn't get flaky. So I do like 2 to 3 coats and it doesn't become clumpy or messy. It's just one of those amazing formulas that I have never, ever, ever like tried before. So when I tried this for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this is the best mascara ever. It's so good.
I'm gonna need to go get that now.
I've repurchased that like twice already.
Really?
It's so good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm over here on the Sephora app putting it in my cart right now.
Exactly.
My next favorite is Tarte Shape Tape.
So good.
So good. Like, if you have not tried this yet,
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
You know
what?
Because
I feel like everybody and their mother talks about it, honestly, but for good reason, because it is seriously one of the best concealers I have ever used. Somehow they made it so that it is full coverage, but it never gets cakey. It still is pretty lightweight, I would say.
Yeah.
And it just like, I just feel like it does something for me. Like,
it's so good.
I have 6 bottles of this.
Really?
Yeah, I swear. For me, it does actually go on underneath the eyes really well, but it also, when you spot correcting, this is the best because it has that full coverage, but it just blends in with your foundation really seamlessly. A lot of times I find that with full coverage concealers, they actually don't blend into my foundation nicely, so it's like sitting on top or something. I don't know. This one I find really does, and for contouring, it works really well. If you like cream contouring, ooh. It'll like cut your face. Yeah. It is so good.
You just have to blend fast.
Yeah, because it does quick dry. Blend fast for sure. Good thing you put that in.
Okay, so my last product that I cannot live without is the Dr. BRANDT Pores No More. If you have any other primers that you want me to try that's great for pore minimizing, leave it in the comments below. But honestly, like, I've tried so many and I just feel like this one actually fills in the large pores. I feel like other ones kind of just sit on top and maybe make the surface a little bit even, but over time it just looks weird. This like fills in the pores. It's so good.
You know what I like about the Dr. BRANDT line too is that he kind of developed it to like help the problem and not make your pores larger over time. I haven't tried this one actually. I've tried the Luminizing Pores No More. It's a little newer. It's so good.
Oh, I have to try that one. It says it minimizes pores, absorbs oil, mattifies. So it's good for all, I guess, all 3 of those things. I don't ever need to mattify my skin because you guys know I have like dry skin, but I just use it more for just filling in the pores. And it also does control oil, so I don't really have to like set my makeup throughout the day. Once I set it, it's good to go for the whole day. Nice. Love this stuff. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, check out Roxette's channel to see the other video and also subscribe to her, show her some love. I feel like we do very similar things on our channels, which is why I was like, oh, this would be the perfect collab.
We're totally down to collab again because we have so much fun, but also we live really close.
We do.
We can do it again if you
just
guys
have
want.
to
comment down below.
Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. And thanks for coming on my channel. And
it was so much fun.
Yay.
Bye.